Sup people of YouTube, Big S here for Big S Gaming. Just coming at you with an update video, some news that has been dropped by ArenaNet today. We've all heard rumours over the past week that this was going to happen, but it's been officially confirmed today by the ArenaNet devs, as you can see up on the screen, that they are removing World vs. World maps from map completion. I know a lot of people out there are going to be all happy and jumping for joy, but me and little Quaggan Lord there is quite disappointed in the fact. The main reason to get the world completion is to get the gift of exploration to create the gift of mastery. And the whole point behind creating legendary weapons is to participate in all game types in Guild Wars, except for PvP. For some reason, I really wish there was a PvP aspect to creating legendary weapons, like you need to be rank 20 or something or above, or at least rank 10 to create a legendary weapon, but yeah, for some reason PvP is not in that. There's a minimum world versus world rank of 14 to buy the gift of battle. So why remove the world versus world map completions? The only thing I can think of is the introduction of the new world versus world map, and it's going to be part of the rotation. So, or it's just that so many people have been complaining so long that ArenaNet just can't put up with it anymore. And I think it's really wet of ArenaNet just to pull world versus world map completion from part of the whole journey of creating a legendary weapon or getting that gift of exploration. Because the first time I did map completion, I was already a world versus worlder. It's pretty much the main thing I did in this game for the first year since launch. And I slowly eased myself. I didn't like PvE at all, and I started doing map completions and other things for PvE stuff and dungeons for creating my legendaries. Because as you guys know, I've created I think 15 legendaries I've made so far. And so I've done a lot of dungeons for legendary weapons. I've done a lot of PvE content, a lot of map completion, and I started to enjoy PvE from doing that stuff. And I know a lot of people where that's worked in reverse, that were PvEs, that have come into World vs. World for map completion and absolutely loved it and stayed. And it kind of disappoints me that ArenaNet is kind of removing that opportunity for people that would never come into World vs. World to experience it. Is they going to give it any other kind of motivation? I think they need to remove things like Edge of the Mist and stuff like that has downplayed World vs. World and made it easy for PvEs to get things like badges of honor and World vs. World ranks. I think they should come into actual World vs. World to get these things. So I think if we're going to remove map completion from World vs. World, we should remove Edge of the Mist completely, or completely nerf it where no World vs. World rewards are given there. That's my opinion, guys. I know a lot of you won't like it, but that's what I think. I truly believe that ArenaNet is self-sabotaging their game, and they need to put some hardcore content into the game, because all these nerfs just making the game easier is turning Guild Wars into a very casual, dying game, and it truly upsets me.